Alright, what is good YouTube? It's your girl Maggesty here. Tonight I got something a little different for you. Instead of doing like a cook-up video like I normally do, I have a beat that I needed to mix. So I just kind of took you guys along for the ride for my mixing process, let you guys see how I mix my beats. So I definitely think that within the last few months my mixing skills have for sure improved. So this is what I've been doing differently. This is kind of like some secret sauce revealed for how I get my 808's to just really slap. So if you're interested in that as a producer, as an artist, whatever you may be, continue watching. I'm sure you'll learn something. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. So first thing I'm about to do is select everything and then assign it to its own mixer track like so. And then what you want to do is highlight all of these, lower them, and bring up everything one at a time, starting with the thing that you want the loudest. So in my case, that would be this 808 right here. And I'm going to EQ it because I always EQ my 808s. I just take a little bit of this low end out like that. Cut out the high end. Alright, and then I'm going to do the rest of the drums over here. Okay, and now that I have all the drums hitting where I would like them to hit, I'm going to start on these melodies. So I think this is a piano. EQ the low end out of this, right off the jump. And it's already got some reverb on it. I do sometimes if it's see I still have the fader all the way up on this side, and it's only hitting it -18, so bring the gain up from there. Bam, brought it up to 12. Alright, and as you'll see right here, this 808's clipping. But, okay, so what I used to do with my 808's all the time is I would put a soft clipper on the actual 808 right here. And it's essentially doing the same thing that my 808 is doing right now, just with the gain all the way up right here. And I have it in the red so that I can have that initial punch, like you can hear it right now. But you can't just leave it like that, so the whole track in the master needs to be below 0, obviously, right? So here's the whole track clipping. It sounds like shit, but what I do is put a soft clipper on this, crank it all the way up, the post all the way up, threshold all the way down, and then just turn the master fader down until it's hitting at around -3, because I like my mastered beats to be around -3. Alright. And that's pretty much it. And now I'll just arrange this really quick, and you guys can hear the final result. And tell me if you like how it sounds, because honestly, for the longest time, I was trying to work on my mixing skills and trying to get my 808's to really thump, and I would be like compressing it, putting a limiter on it, and like putting a limiter on the master, and I feel like it was just kind of squashing my mix. Like I don't know, like the 808 could not like actually just like knock the way that it should be, I guess. And obviously it depends on the beat, because like some beats like you don't want an aggressive ass 808, but for the most part I'm making trap beats, so like my 808s need to be like felt, and that was my biggest issue, I think. So this method, I guess, has really solved that. That out, see how this sounds. What I always do, create an automation clip right here, and for the last 8 bars of this beat I just have it fade out. Alright, and that's pretty much it. So listen to the full beat right here, let me know what you think, let me know if I just dropped some gems, some secret sauce right here, because I feel like this, like when I started doing this, like my mixes really started just kind of thumping and like really like being audible, like my 808s being audible on like tiny phone speakers and stuff. And like obviously like you still have to reference your mix in like cars and like other different types of speakers just to make sure that everything's where it needs to be. But my biggest problem for the longest time was trying to get my 808s to be like solid on phone speakers, and like ever since I started doing this they bang on phone speakers like insane. So I mean, like I'm gonna keep doing this. Like there's like certain beats where you really need to take it down a notch, because this might be a little bit too much for like an R&B beat or like anything like softer, but like for this beat it's pretty solid. So let me know what you think, guys. Subscribe if you're new, subscribe if you learned something. Don't forget to like the video, and check the description down below for my Instagram, my beat store, all that. So peace.